LGBTQ social movements have started early in the 15th and 16th century, but more or less these movements take forms in a parade. For example, the first Christopher Street Liberation Day parade in 1970. It is coming to the 21st century. Advanced media technologies become useful tools for the LGBTQ people to gain visibility and to against dominant stereotypes. It Gets Better project is an example of such. This is an internet-based non-profit campaign that started in the United States. It was founded by Dan Savage and his husband Terry Miller on September the 21st, 2010 in the hope to help uplift, empower, and connect LGBTQ youth around the globe. This campaign was founded due to the attention to the suicides of teenagers who were bullied because they were gay. This campaign provides these youth with support from their LGBTQ adults. When this project was launched in the first week, over 200 videos were uploaded. Until now, there are still many videos continue to be uploaded. What enables participation and helps build the LGBTQ community is the new media platforms like YouTube. Jenkins states that platforms like Facebook or YouTube are tools for participatory communities, as they are means of maintaining social contact or sharing their cultural productions with each other. Similarly, media technologies like YouTube help the LGBTQ people to sustain social connections in this project. For example, the adults who make the videos are social connecting with the teenagers out there by spreading positive and supportive messages. On the YouTube channel, people are also social connecting through commenting and replying to other people's messages. Moreover, there are also collaborating videos with more than one person to share their stories and feelings and to support each other. Besides, the LGBTQ people could gather as a community and act as active producers and contributors by using YouTube. Jenkins also states that participatory culture is one in which members believe their contributions matter. In this project, every person who takes part believes that their contributions could make a difference to the LGBTQ youth life in the future, as any one of their messages could possibly prevent a teenager from suicide. Many of these participators express such messages in their videos in order to uplift the spirits of LGBTQ youth.
I know that you can live the life of your dreams as well. I promise that it gets better.
You're seen and you exist and your life is valid.
Your life could be fuller and richer than you ever imagined possible.
Apart from forming communities and social connections, this movement also helps in subvert ideological images of LGBTQ communities on media because LGBTQ media representations have been presented falsely or not sufficient. In a research done by GLAAD, which is the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, they found that of 125 releases from the major studios in 2016, only 23 included characters identified as part of the LGBTQ communities. In Dyer's article, he states that what we should be attacking is stereotypes, is the attempt of heterosexual society to define us for ourselves. One way of stereotyping LGBTQ images is through iconography, which is that films use a certain set of visual and oral signs which immediately bespeak homosexuality and connote the qualities associated with it. The second way is through establishing the function of the character in the film structures. Take the all character in Zoolander 2 as an example. Applying to Dyer's idea, this is a character depicted in the attempt of heterosexual society because this film uses exaggerated iconographies to present transgender traits. Moreover, this character has no actual motives or functions in the whole film, as the character only serves as a punchline. Therefore, we could see that the lack of representation of LGBTQ people on media and how they are stereotypically represented. Therefore, a campaign like It Gets Better project is essential because it could help the public to understand the LGBTQ people from their perspective. On the project's YouTube channel, they have over 40 videos about transgender adults speaking about their life experiences. Among these videos, we could see there are various representations of transgender people. They have many looks instead of one, and they are just ordinary people. Meanwhile, this project not only helps the LGBTQ people to subvert stereotypes and fill in the lack of media representation, but it also helps them to gain visibility and voices because now they have a platform to speak for and represent themselves. Jenkins states that participation could be seen as alternatives that represent different structures of knowledge and values. The project's channel also acts as a platform for the LGBTQ people to tell their stories, to present themselves, and talk about their situations in the society.
And no openly gay people at my school, but I was picked on because, I liked musicals and I was obviously gay, and some kids didn't like that, and I did get harassed.
moment?
I married a woman who went to my church, someone I knew would see my deviance from my biblical role as a man as sin. 7 years, most of my 20s, I tried to be that godly husband, and it nearly killed me.
Taking the movement onto the internet also ensures the spread of this movement. Burgess and Green state that YouTube may have produced the possibility of participation for a much broader range of participants because there's the matter of the relationship between the individual and the community in the face of globalization and cultural differences. Similarly, the It Gets Better project also articulates more participants from all over the world. Taking the project's YouTube playlist as an example, you could see there are several different catalogs created for different countries' LGBTQ people to represent themselves instead of just people from the US. Thus, YouTube, as a platform, helps this campaign goes to global. In Liverell's article, she states that website, video, and social media could benefit social groups with diverse interests from 5 aspects. The It Gets Better project also helps LGBTQ people in this aspect. First, it helps them to build and sustain communities on the YouTube channel. Second, it helps them to gain visibility and voices. Third, it also helps them to present alternative or marginal views because the stories are told from the LGBTQ community's point of view. Fourth, the LGBTQ communities created their own information sources like the official website and several YouTube channels. At last, this campaign also helps them to resist the dominant media LGBTQ representations. This social movement is also no doubt successful. Many people have shared their stories and a lot more have pledged to help this project. Several other countries later adopt a similar project, and we can discover this on their YouTube channel. A book of essays from the project was released in March 2011. Several famous contributors' messages are included in this book, like Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. This book also made to the New York Times bestseller list. Nevertheless, with the existence of this campaign, we could see that the representations concerning the LGBTQ communities in media are still problematic, and the problems of LGBTQ discrimination still exist in our daily life. Therefore, learning and using media technologies and relating them to culture studies are essential, as they not only help to discover the existing problems, but also providing ways of assisting these groups to change their circumstances.